Ladies and gentlemen, how are you, man? I'm bringing y'all something new, something different, something special from me. And as y'all can see from the title of the video, man, the question is, who am I?
What?
All right. Well, I'm from Mexico, man, from a city called Toluca. But yeah, I was given the chance and the possibility to take my ass to the U.S. and then I had to come back to see what's up with my city. You feel me? As you can see, there's little glimpses of my city, probably some little pictures of myself at the time. You feel me? And look, before we get further into this, man, I just want to say big thanks to my whole family, from my mother's side to my dad, mom. Every single person in my life that I consider family or loved ones. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Look at my baby, man. Look at my babies. I miss my babies, no lies. That's crazy. These are the only 2 kids that I left in the U.S. that I know they're mine. And by the way, I am 25 years old. I like to read. I like books. I like music. I like to dance. I like sports. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's get to the real stuff, man. The real autobiography, man. But, this is not much about myself, and it's neither to, selfish or none of that, And another thing, I don't want none of y'all to feel empathy or sympathy for me. None of that shit, you feel me? Let's have some fun. But majority of these things, man, are things I family for years, man. I realized I finally not got it all, but at some point, So the big thanks to them for anything, man. I do want to say that. Big thank you. And a hug, big kisses, mucho amor. Because without them, I wouldn't be here, I do want to say one thing I do like, man, it's a good ass laugh, a good humor, good joke, man. Whether it's, people that like humor, understand humor at a certain point. And it's not majority of making fun of somebody or nothing like that. It's just at times, answering with smart answers, man. It makes it kind of funny, and I don't know. And as y'all can see, man, I got pictures and videos, mostly pictures, of my city, man. This is what it used to be back in the day.
Te bañaste.
And you know what's crazy? I might make a video about this little torteria right there. Man, if you ever come to my city, I recommend you them tortas, man. They've been here for years, man, since my grandpa, back in the day type shit, man. But do not forget to go try the bugambilias, man. I'm telling you, if you ever in Yucatan y Samar, el Pueblo Amarillo, you gotta go try the bugambilias, man. They have a city taste in a country place. Wait, man, let me talk a little bit about myself, man. As y'all can see, man, I'm as raw as I can. I'm not gonna come here and tell y'all this and that, paint myself. Nah, man, this is who I am, and this is what I'm becoming into. I'm turning myself into, And one thing that I've realized throughout this time, man, is I live the streets, man. I've been there, done did it. Probably from the worst of the worst, probably not. Don't matter, don't care. Now it's time for me to live life, not the streets. Life. Literally, enjoy life, man. And man, I remember I used to see a lot of people walking down the street, or I don't know if this is a lot about my autobiography, but this is me telling you who I am, because don't nobody know me better than my mother and myself. So therefore, if you out here trying to listen to people, what they tell you about me or this or that, shit, believe them, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care, as y'all can see. And now that I'm watching this thing and going back, man, I'm a very loving and caring person, man. And I'm not gonna tell you good deeds that I done did, because I done probably did more bad things than good things. But in the meantime, one thing that I have realized while I was doing bad things, I wish I still had a heart to do good things for certain people, you feel me? I'm not talking about relationship-wise, man. I'm talking about life, general, man. People that you don't know at times. And you ask yourself or wonder to yourself, should I not? And, as a good, not even a good person, as a kind person, man. And then not even in the bad way. I mean in the way of like, you understand if you understand. If you don't, well, I don't know what to tell you. You can't fake it, man. You can't make certain things, You have to be born with them. Realize that too. You could be born with flow. You could be born with emotion. No matter how much or how hard you try to keep your heart from feeling that. But yeah, man. And I don't want to be too philosophical with y'all and shit like that, you feel me? Nah. I'm not doing that, but yeah, man, I'm from the city, I'm Mexican, man, and I just want to say, what can I say? I love me a good ass cumbia, man, sonidera, in the hood, man, I love me a good bellaco, I love me a good ass torta de tamal, bro, man. Apart from living in the United States, man, it's a whole different aspect being down here. In the U.S., I get it. You get a variety of it. People, man, different places all over the world and stuff like that. And then people from the United States. But down here, man, yeah, I understand. I understand why the fuck we get close to America. Because we is just as crazy as them, but probably a little bit crazier, man, that there's a reason why there's a lot of laws down here, but I don't want to talk too much about those politicals, because I'm not a politician, and I don't run for no party, you feel me? I don't do that. But yeah, man, just, who don't love themselves a good old walk in the danger of Mexico? You feel me? At late night, man, having to watch your back. That's what I love about my city, man, And you gotta love the good and the bad from any place, man. I don't went around places, like for example, I've been to the DF, Distrito Federal, which is Mexico City, to a lot of y'all foreigners, and it's like, man, it's like living in New York, but a little Mexican New York, you feel me? Like a little, I don't know, I know some people, if I have any Chicago viewers, man, I know there's a little place called Little Village, where it's pure Hispanics, I want to say Mexicans, but there could be a little variety of other ethnicities in there, you feel me? So I don't want to judge or assume ahead of myself, but yeah, man, it's that, So it's kind of like you get the same thing, but you get to live it in a different way, in a different way of life and all that, Whether you enjoy it or...
Hey, how y'all doing, bro? We just finished school, man. We trying to get going. We're gonna cut this shit here. Just rolling shit every morning, y'all, man. Y'all can see. Other than that...
And man, who would ever thought, I would be cutting hair, bro? This shit is crazy, I thought about myself differently back in the day, man. I'm talking about years. And now that I am who I am, or who I am as a president, not as me being right here at this moment, being in 28th of November 2024 at 12:09. It's kind of like, whoa. For me, a lot of things that I had planned for myself back in the day, no sir. Probably because it was in my path. It's not destined for it to be me, for it to be mine. But yeah, man. And another thing too, man, is, man, I could reflect, being down here, man, I could reflect a lot about how my father, my mother, my grandma, my grandpa, my uncle, my aunties, had to live.
Right here, man. We just cleaned this whole thing from inside out. We got about
Down here and survive, man. Apart from me loving my city, man, And I'm not gonna talk bad about my country either, you feel me? But it's like, that's why there's an order at times. I mean, a lot of people don't go with what it goes down here, but it's alright. We all have our own worlds and our own stories and shit like that, and emotions and feelings and stuff, you know. But it's just, I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about it. And man, one thing that I did realize that I didn't look forward to like actually doing, man, and falling in love with it was, man, it's not even love, a passion for it was being a technician mechanic, bro. You know, and I remember one time I thought about it before entering that school. That I remember I used to hide in my mom's closet, man, to like when they used to buy electronic cars, like little control remote cars, man, like you feel me? Like, I used to destroy the motherfuckers and put them back, bro. I never found a way to put it back because I didn't even remember how to put them back. But now that I'm doing this with cars, it's like, damn, bro, you know? Like, but I realized what type of mechanic I want to be, you feel me? But thanks to that, I have met people, man, experience new things, man, that I have, like, I'll be like, whoa, that's crazy. But yeah, man, the video's coming into an end, man. I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of the video, man. You know, that's why this part 1, because it's gonna be a little bit more into it, man. You know, within time, it's gonna get better and more delicious, more tasteful, more delightful. But yeah, I appreciate every single individual on this earth, man. And to everybody that's behind the screen watching this, thank you so much, man. A view, a like, a subscribe, a share, comment. It means a lot, and it goes a long way, man. Appreciate every single individual.
We are done for the day, man. We already cut here.